Top 10 Best Virtual Reality Games of the Moment. Not that long ago, virtual reality games were something that you only saw in science fiction movies. And that some never imagined they would experience. But thanks to technology making it possible, at this time we present the top of the best 10 virtual reality games of today. Number 10. Robinson: The Journey. Compatible with HTC Vive and Oculus Rift, this game takes us to a new world full of mysteries. Venture through the eyes of Robin, who has fallen on a totally unknown world in his spaceship, where all kinds of dinosaurs live. Without a doubt, an excellent opportunity to interact with land, vegetation, and creatures of the place. Robin's goal is to find 5 capsules to decipher what happened to your ship and that are beyond the safe area, so you will have to explore the jungle, a tar bog, and even the mothership, along with Higgs, a floating robot, and Laika, a baby dinosaur. A game that is characterized by its great realism thanks to its graphics, but has received criticism due to its short duration, between 4 to 6 hours approximately. Number 9. Minecraft Gear VR Edition. For all Minecraft fans came along the VR version, which in reality is still the Pocket Edition, only this time it was adapted to virtual reality. Compatible with Oculus Rift and Samsung Gear VR, this game gives you the options of creative, survival, and even multiplayer modes, but all in first person. Thanks to this, you can have a totally different experience, because you can walk around and see from Steve's point of view all the worlds you've created. This game maintains its retro style, even in its VR version. While at first it can be hard to see so many colored cubes, you will adapt quickly and start enjoying the game, as it provides a good immersion experience. Number 8. Arizona Sunshine. Be aware of zombies. This is a game that immerses us in the American Southwest, where you will have to survive post-apocalyptic times filled with the undead and demonstrate your skills using weapons and some ammunition that you will find along the way until you can find a group of survivors or get in touch with other humans. This game gives us free exploration options, realistic handling of more than 25 types of weapons, multiplayer horde mode, or cooperative campaigns, and it also offers good virtual realism that is noticeable in its environments and zombies when they are destroyed. Arizona Sunshine was developed exclusively for virtual reality and is compatible with HTC Vive, Oculus Rift, and Windows Mixed Reality. Number 7. Elite Dangerous. Available for Oculus Rift and HTC Vive, in this game you will live a space adventure in which you will have to gain skill and wealth to survive the galaxy. Everything starts with a small spaceship, but the more you play, the more battles you will win, and in this way you'll be able to expand and gain more power to defeat your opponents and become part of the elite ranks. This game is located in an era full of interstellar wars, and that is changing, creating new opportunities from the actions of each player. Live the experience in the largest game space designed so far, where you can use the solo or open play mode with which you can win allies or have battles with players from around the world. Number 6. Star Trek Bridge Crew. Be a part of the Star Trek universe in a virtual reality game that will put you in charge of the USS Aegis and the crew. Your objective will be to explore an area of unknown spaceland called La Trinchera to find a habitable place and a new home for the population of Vulcania, preventing the Klingon Empire from interfering with your mission. This is a game in which you will have to plan strategies and make the most of your abilities and those of the crew. In addition, you can use the cooperative mode for 4 players and decide between being captain, helmsman, tactician, and engineer. You can also use the In-Progress Missions mode, which generates missions while the game progresses. It is necessary to mention that to enjoy this game you will need a permanent internet connection, and it is compatible with the HTC Vive, Oculus Rift, and Windows Mixed Reality. Number 5. Resident Evil 7. Available for PlayStation VR, this game takes terror to another level thanks to virtual reality. This time, the saga returns to its origins, in which you will have to explore a house that will always be with a tense atmosphere in which you do not know what to expect. In the demo, which lasts 10 to 15 minutes, we will play with a girl who is in a house next to a woman who wants to kill her, so she will have to go through the house until she manages to escape without being seen. The game, set in rural America, is characterized by generating a constant sense of panic and anguish. This is due to the ambience and photorealistic style of the dark corridors and rooms with yellow and brown tones. Number 4. Mortal Blitz. Point and shoot. This is a shooter genre video game in which you will take the role of Yuhai, a former agent of an elite government squad of soldiers, and you will have the mission to interfere with the evil plans for the destruction of the Dominia Teratoma. This game gives you different game options like the double peephole mode, with which you can finish off your opponents using both hands, the anti-gravity control in which you can use your psychokinetic powers and manipulate different objects, the training mode so you can practice your shots and thus become an expert, and the stunning system with which you can defeat your enemies with combat movements in slow motion. Live this first-person experience available for the Oculus Rift and the HTC Vive. Number 3. Assetto Corsa. Are you ready for the race? If you're a Formula 1 fan, this game is for you. It has an immersive, dynamic environment with which you will have a good level of engagement. You will be able to experience hyper-realistic driving thanks to the cooperation of car manufacturers who intervened in the appearance of the cars, heat cycles that include granulation and amp holes, very advanced aerodynamic simulation with active mobile elements with aerodynamic parts. This game has legendary tracks like Monza, Silverstone, Imola, Mugello, Spa, Brands Hatch, where you can use an Abarth, Audi, BMW, Classic Lotus Team, Ferrari, KTM, Lamborghini, Lotus Cars, McLaren, Mercedes, Scuderia Glickenhaus, Pagani, Porsche, tattoos, and more. In this game, you can use a race mode. You will have a list of events and you will be able to participate in special, fully customizable single-player and multiplayer challenges that include fast races, championships, race weekends, etc. Available for the Oculus Rift and HTC Vive. Number 2. Farpoint. This game is located in a utopian world full of monstrous creatures that you will have to destroy. It is a struggle for survival. The story begins at Pilgrim Space Station, which is 800,000 light-years from Earth, in order to investigate a radiation whose origin is unknown after an accident. Dr. Moon and Dr. Tyson, responsible for the mission, are taken to an unknown planet full of rare species with an insatiable appetite for human flesh. The objective will be to get the scientists back safely to Earth. For this, the game provides us an arsenal with futuristic weapons similar to machine guns, shotguns, rifles, and a rocket launcher. The game has different game modes. The online mode gives you 4 additional levels connected to the main story. In the cooperative mode, you can help your game mates by healing them, but the enemies get tougher to compensate this union. Additionally, you can participate in challenges in which you have to fight a group of monsters in order to get a better score and ranking online. Available for the PlayStation VR. And in the number 1 spot we have Skyrim. An epic fantasy adventure that explores new magical lands and ancestral dragons. In this medieval game, you will play the role of Dragonborn, a hero of the prophecy born of the power of the voice, and the only one who will be able to defeat the dragons that have returned to Tamriel and threatened the Empire. This is one of the games that has been highly valued by critics and players, which shows that it has been properly translated into the new virtual reality format. While the original game is almost 7 years old, In the graphic aspect, it has made an acceptable jump. The universe of this game is full of stories and characters that form a world in which you can walk, interacting with people, and change the course of the story depending on your actions. No doubt, this is a game with which you experience great depth and immersion with a control that offers different settings. You can move or teleport to the spot you're looking at. Avoid the dizziness that gamers usually suffer who prefer virtual reality. Available for Oculus Rift and Windows Mixed. Get to comment which of these games is your favorite. Subscribe and share. Until next time.